Alright, so this is okay, you can kind of see the layout. This was my StackOBot level, but this is kind of new now because I changed the landscape to sand, and then I sculpted these mountains in. Well, I still gotta go back and edit some of those to bring some mountains back up. But when I brought that up, now I can actually edit, instead of making it look like sand, I can actually, when in landscape mode, I can paint rocks onto these mountains. So that's pretty cool. Yeah. That is pretty awesome. So um that's what I'm doing here is I'm painting the rocks onto the mountains here. And I'll sculpt that other one in here in just a minute once I get over here. Go back up. This is like pretty genius. Whoever came up with this idea was probably legendary because, painting this stuff in a game, like you wouldn't think it would be this easy, but it is pretty easy though, as you can kind of tell. It's just a matter of painting it on there. It looks so realistic though, like as if, like this has been here a long time. I'm gonna go in the StackOBot thing here in just a minute when I do the play, and it'll look completely different than what it did before. And I can also adjust my brush size and things like that as well. But for now, I'm just making all this stuff rocks first. We can start with that. That is so cool though. So I literally took my whole landscape, and as you can see on the left side of the screen, there's options for grass, sand, pebbles, all that stuff. So anyway, what I did was I took sand as my thing for my map, and instead of a tile bottom, you know, like the normal landscape looks like, and now as you can see, it looks like a sandy, um, like a sand pit that you're just doing all this stuff over. So that's really cool. Just like this is really cool. Pretty much turning all this stuff into um, mountains from sand. You can kind of see because that's the first obstacle, and then the last obstacle over there. But all right. And then, since those other ones are also listed on here, the grass and the pebbles and stuff like that, I might also add those. But for now, I wanted to give you guys an idea of what this looks like. once it's painted over. That's really neat. Okay, so let's go back to sculpt, and I can show you. Okay, you want to make it a little bit bigger, where you want it. Okay, maybe don't want it that big. There you go. Put it over the area that we want. There you go. Oop. That's pretty neat. Just make sure it doesn't go over any of the stuff on the map, so otherwise it'll look funny. Okay, so that's enough sculpting now, and then so we'll come back over here to paint again, and then we'll just bring the brush size back down again. Finish painting this up with the mountain thing a little bit. It looks really cool. So now if I hit play, well, first, let's go back in here. As you can kind of see, you got like the base of a mountain. And it looks completely different from the last time because, well, the landscape has changed. Oh, hold on. There's a look from that side where the spawn pad was. We can do a little bit more, you know, of the rocky stuff at the bottom, but yeah, we can even, you can come over here to like obstacle 2 and you can kind of just tell, you know, that you can see the whole course better. You can see the end of the map versus, you know, before it was a whole challenge to see the whole course. You were just looking at one obstacle at a time. But it's a lot clearer like this, and there's still more things to add as well. Alright, so if I come back in here real quick, okay, let's see here, go back into landscape, and then if I already have it on paint, so if I want pebbles or grass, so, okay, say I want grass, okay, highlight the area that I want grass put in. That looks pretty cool. Maybe not the color exactly that I wanted, but you know. It's a start though, you know what I mean? Alright, so let's add a little bit of grass on this side too. It would be a little bit unrealistic, you know, putting it on the mountain, but you know. But as long as it's not too far up the mountain, then it's okay. Right? Okay. I gotta plug in my thing. Just give me a second here. Okay. Alright. What's nice is too is they take into consideration all your obstacles that are already there. They're not going to try to put it on top of it or anything like that, which is cool as well. I mean, they might a little bit, but it's not too bad. But this is definitely making it a lot more lively for sure. Just by adding a few things in, you know, the rock, um, the rock stuff there. Oh, alright, and then pebbles. Let's see. This also changes it immensely too, just based off this little bit. But you can see what I started with, and you see what it is now. Okay. Made the little adjustments. There's still some things still to do, but you know, we'll come back and touch up. But here's dang. Looks pretty awesome. Alright, let's see how it looks when we start going in. So you can even see it kind of looks like death if you fall in there. Oh, yeah, that part needs painted out. Okay. A little bit right there on the mountain, but that's okay. And then touch that button, and even though you know there's no activation with it yet, you stand on that, and that's your end level button, or end level, in game, whatever. But it looks a lot better though. Dang. All right. Let's go ahead and paint this out real quick, and then we'll wrap up this video. Let's see, landscape, grass, paint it out. I wonder if the more you put, you know, no. I was just gonna say, does it change, you know, but it doesn't look like it does. At least not too much. And I still have to go back and edit how these blocks look and stuff, and I'll go edit that soon. But I'm not quite there yet. Okay. So, this is what we got so far. Got that pebble thing over here. You got the grass from the back to the front, and then you got all these mountains around, you know. But that is pretty awesome, considering in the last video it was just regular landscape. Alright, we'll see you guys on the next one.